Did the Marshall Plan truly unite Europe after the war? Imagine a continent shattered by war, with cities in ruins and economies in chaos. Now picture a massive effort to rebuild that same continent, not just physically but also socially and politically. That's what the Marshall Plan aimed to do. It was a huge financial aid program from the United States, giving about $13 billion between 1948 and 1951 to Western European countries. The goal was to help these nations restore their economies, rebuild infrastructure, and stabilize their currencies. But beyond just money, the plan pushed countries to work together on shared recovery strategies. This cooperation led to the creation of the Organization for European Economic Cooperation, which helped coordinate efforts and promote trade among member nations. By working together on economic plans, Western European countries started to see benefits pretty quickly. Industrial production and agriculture bounced back to pre-war levels by the early 1950s. This cooperation didn't just rebuild economies, it also laid the groundwork for long-term growth and stability. Politically, the Marshall Plan encouraged alliances that would later become NATO, helping Western Europe stand firm against Soviet influence during the Cold War. However, the plan's influence was mostly limited to Western Europe. Countries behind the Iron Curtain, under Soviet control, were excluded and pressured not to participate. This meant the plan actually reinforced the division of Europe into two separate blocs. It didn't bring the entire continent together but rather helped Western Europe recover and unite economically and politically. Some experts say the recovery was already happening before the plan, and it was more of a catalyst than the sole reason. Still, the Marshall Plan played a key role in fostering cooperation among Western European nations. It helped them rebuild their economies, strengthen political ties, and set the stage for future integration efforts like the European Coal and Steel Community, and eventually the European Union. In the end, the plan did not create a fully united Europe, but it certainly helped Western European countries come closer together economically and politically. It was a major step toward the kind of cooperation that would later lead to a more integrated Europe.